Thanks for joining us at XM.com. In this preview video, we'll be looking at the Reserve Bank of Australia policy meeting coming up on Tuesday. I'm Christina Marucos. With me today is our senior investment analyst, Haralambos Pissouros. Haralambos, recently we saw investors adding to the rate cut bets on the back of weaker data and inflation declining further in Australia. Therefore, is this something RBA officials will address in their meeting on Tuesday?
Hello, Christina. Yes, recent data from Australia have come on the soft side, revealing that the Australian economy continued to slow in the third quarter. They revealed that the jobs market has lost around 107,000 jobs in December, which is the most since the COVID-related lockdowns. We also saw inflation slowing by more than anticipated in the fourth quarter of 2023, and all this has led investors to start speculating that interest rates in Australia have already peaked and that the RBA's next move will be a cut. And all this despite the bank appearing hawkish in December. Officials noted that further tightening will depend on upcoming data, and they even considered a 25 basis points hike at that gathering. So with all that in mind, investors and the data taken into account, investors are now nearly fully pricing in a quarter point cut to be delivered in August. And they are also factoring in another 25 basis points reduction by the end of the year. That said, I don't believe that policymakers will start signaling rate cuts at tomorrow's gathering. Yes, the weak data and the slowdown in inflation may prompt them to stay sidelined again, but with Governor Bullock appearing hawkish in her latest appearances, I believe that they are unlikely to suddenly switch from a hiking bias to signaling cuts. So the question may be whether they will keep or drop the tightening bias. Now, the details of the CPI report revealed that non-tradable goods and services inflation, which are mostly driven by domestic demand, as well as rent inflation, remained elevated. So I believe that policymakers may keep the option of higher rates on the table for a while longer, at least until they are assured that inflation will not get out of control again.
I see. Now let's turn to the Australian dollar. The latest development in China have kept the Aussie under pressure. How can we see the currency perform this week on the RBA decision?
Now, if the bank maintains its tightening bias, this may help the Aussie rebound. But the latest development in China, as you mentioned, may continue to weigh, keeping any RBA-related rebound limited and short-lived. Yes, China decided to take measures to stabilize the market confidence, and initially this helped the risk-linked currency, but the optimism was overshadowed by intensifying concerns about China's property sector after Evergrande was ordered to be liquidated. So to sum it up, the Aussie may gain after the RBA decision, but its broader path is unlikely to be reversed. A potential rebound may just prove to be a corrective move within the broader downtrend.
Haralambos, thanks so much. The Reserve Bank of Australia meets on Tuesday. This was a preview video. Thanks for watching at XM.com.